Hi everyone, welcome to Maths video, class 6, chapter 26, question number 8. Question number 8 is classify the following triangles according to angles. Now, triangles can be classified according to angles and sides. So, this is for angles and here according to sides. So, according to angles, we have three types of triangles: acute angled triangle, acute angled triangle, right angled triangle, and obtuse angled triangle. Okay, so what is acute angled triangle? If each angle of a triangle is acute, that is less than 90, it is called an acute angled triangle. So what is an acute angled triangle? If each angle of a triangle is acute, then it is known as, what is acute? Less than 90 degree, then that angle, that a triangle is known as acute angled triangle. You can see here all these three angles, 70 degree, 65 degree and 45 degree are less than 90 degree. So we say that these are all acute angles. So, and this triangle is known as acute angled triangle. Okay, let us see the second one, right angled triangle. If one of the angles of a triangle is right angle, that is 90 degree, it is called right angled triangle. So you can see the figure. If anyone, this or this, if any one angle's measure is 90 degree, that is right angle, we say this triangle is right angled triangle. Okay, last one is obtuse angled triangle. If an angle of a triangle is obtuse, if one of the angles of a triangle is obtuse, we say that the triangle is obtuse angled triangle. You can see here, this angle is obtuse angle. Obtuse means more than one, at least one angle should be more than 90 degree. Okay, so this is 110 is more than 90 degree. So since this is obtuse angle, so this triangle is known as obtuse angled triangle. For obtuse angled triangle, any one angle should be more than 90 degree. In this case, it is this. Okay, so let us see this now. I hope you will understand this question. If you will see here, 28, 120 degree and 32 degree. You can see here 120 is more than 90 degree. So more than 90 degree means obtuse angles. Okay, so obtuse angle is there means this is an obtuse angled triangle. Why? Because here 120 is more than 90 degree. Then you can see here 80 degree, 70 degree and 30 degree. All these three angles are less than 90 degree, means all these angles are acute. So when we say acute, we say that it is acute angled triangle. Last one, if you will see, we have 90 degree. What this 90 degree shows? 90 degree shows that this triangle has at least one right angle. So when one right angle is there, we say that it is a right angled triangle. Okay, let us see, classify the following triangles according to the sides. So according to the sides, you know, see types of triangles according to sides. Isosceles triangle. So what is isosceles triangle? Isosceles, a triangle with at least two sides equal, is called an isosceles triangle. So if you can see this triangle PQR, sides PQ and PR are of same length. So we say that this triangle PQR is an isosceles triangle in which at least two sides are equal in length. Okay. Now equilateral triangle, as the name suggests, equilateral. Equi means equal. So when all the three sides, lengths of all the three sides are similar or equal, so we say that it is an equilateral triangle. So length of xy is equal to length of yz is equal to length of side zx. So that this marking shows that the length of these three sides are equal. So all the sides are equal in length. So we say that that triangle is an equilateral triangle. Scalene triangle, if you will see scalene triangle, you can see 2.2 centimeter, 2.5 centimeter and 3.5 centimeter. What does this show? That none of these sides are equal. What does this show? None of these sides are of equal length. If none of the sides are of equal length, we say that that triangle is scalene triangle. Let us see here. If you'll see here, classify the following triangles according to side: 2.5, 3 and 3 centimeters. So 2.5, 3 and 3 centimeters, two sides are equal. So when two sides are equal, we say this is an isosceles triangle. Here you can see triangle LMZ, 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter, 2.5 centimeter. All the three lengths are different, so we say that this is a scalene triangle. Here in this case you can see 2, 3, 3.5 centimeter. What does it show? That this is also a scalene triangle, as all the three sides are different in lengths. Last one you can see 3 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 3 centimeter. You can understand that all the three sides are of similar length or equal length. So this is an equilateral triangle. Okay. So here we have finished this chapter here. 26B is not in the syllabus. Okay. So you have to consider only 26A for the exam syllabus, final exam syllabus. Now we are going to start new chapter named Simple Linear Equations including word problems, chapter number 22. Okay. So if you can see here, what is the basic concept? What is the meaning? This concept is completely new for you. So you should know what does it mean. So what is simple linear equation or simple equations? The meaning of simple equations is that it is a mathematical statement which shows that two algebraic expressions are equal. So here if I say, let me give you an example. See here, x plus 5 is equal to 7. So this is called linear equation. This is called simple equation. This is called simple equation or simple linear equation, one and the same. Now why it is called simple linear equation? Because it has is equal to sign. If I consider only this part, x plus 5, it becomes only expression. We have studied in algebraic expression. Okay. So if I consider only x plus 5, it becomes an expression. But when I put is equal to in this, it becomes, when LHS and RHS comes and is equal to sign comes, we say it has become an equation. Okay. So two things is, it's a mathematical statement which shows that two algebraic expressions are equal. That's why equation, it has equal to sign also. And second thing, why it is called linear equation? It is called linear equation because it contains only one variable. Literal means A to Z. A to Z means A to Z alphabets. Okay. So it is called linear equation because it contains only one variable, that is literal, with highest power 1. Means x raised to nothing is there, means x raised to 1 is there. Okay, so you can see here, nowhere it is x square, x cube, x raised to 4 or something like that. It's always x raised to 1, that is x. Power is only 1 everywhere. You can see that. So these are all examples of equations. Now you know what is linear equations. We call it as linear equation because it contains only one variable. Variable means alphabets from A to Z, small alphabets. Okay. Now, solving a linear equation. What is the meaning of solving a linear equation? Solving a linear equation means to find out the unknown value. Now here x plus 5 is equal to 7. Now this is a linear equation. So what is the meaning when I say solving a linear equation? Meaning is find out value of unknown. X value I don't know, so value of x is unknown right now. So I have to find it by transposing this to RHS. Alright. So here in this case y is unknown, so I have to solve it for y to find value of y. Here A is unknown, so I have to find it for the values of the unknown variables. Okay. So this we have to solve it, and we'll start solving exercise 22A in the next video. Okay. By that time, please do follow the protocols, and if you have any doubt regarding, now see I have started uploading revisions, so please complete the revisions. The last date will be 5th April of submitting all the revisions. So I hope there should be no problem, and if you have, while solving revision questions, if you have any doubt, you can just share it on WhatsApp. And with revision questions, I have given revision answers also along with that. There itself revision answers are there, like questions answers. Okay, so there will be no problem, I Hope so. Okay. So thank you very much and please take care.